Welcome to this ultimate quiz full of random, surprising, and curious facts. Think you know a little bit of everything? Let's put that to the test. Grab a pen, keep track of your score, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Let's get started. What is the only mammal capable of true flight? Bats are the only mammals that can sustain powered flight. Flying squirrels only glide. What does the word kangaroo supposedly mean in an Aboriginal language? A popular myth says early explorers thought kangaroo meant I don't know in a local language. Which country has a unicorn as its national animal? The unicorn has been a symbol of purity and strength in Scottish heraldry for centuries. How many hearts does an octopus have? Three. One heart pumps to the body, the other two to the gills. What color is hippo sweat? Red. It's often called blood sweat, but it's actually a natural sunscreen. Which planet spins on its side? Uranus rotates at a nearly 90-degree angle, likely due to a massive collision. What is the fear of long words ironically called? Hippopotomonstrosesquipedaliophobia. Yes, it's real, and painfully long. In what country can you mail a coconut without packaging? In Hawaii, you can literally slap a stamp on a coconut and send it. Which fruit contains its seeds on the outside? Strawberries are unique, their seeds are visible on the surface. What animal can hold its breath the longest underwater? Cuvier's beaked whale holds the world record for holding its breath over 3 hours on a single dive. What is the official language of Antarctica? Antarctica has no native population or official language. How many bones are in a giraffe's neck? Seven. Same number as humans, they're just much longer. What animal can survive in space? Tardigrade. These microscopic creatures can survive extreme temperatures, radiation, and even the vacuum of space. Which part of the body continues to grow after death? Neither. It's a myth, skin or seeds, creating the illusion that hair or nails grow. What country invented ice cream? Ancient China was making early forms of ice cream over 2,000 years ago. What's the only number with the same number of letters as its value? Four. It's the only number that spells itself. What is the dot over the letter I called? Tittle. That tiny dot has its own name. What is the loudest animal on Earth? The sperm whale can produce clicking sounds up to 233 decibels, louder than a jet engine. What was the first fruit eaten on the moon? The Apollo 11 astronauts had canned peaches as part of their meal. What does Na represent on the periodic table? Sodium, from the Latin word natrium. What is the most stolen food in the world? Cheese. Around 4% of all cheese produced globally is stolen. What shape are most wombat droppings? Cubed poop helps it stay put and mark territory. Which U.S. state is the only one with a one-syllable name? Maine. All others have at least 2 syllables. What is the world's oldest known your mom joke from? Ancient Babylon. A 3,500-year-old tablet contains a your mom joke. How long is a jiffy? One-thousandth of a second. It's a real unit of time used in computing. What does the M in M&M stand for? Mars and Murray, named after the founders, Forrest Mars and Bruce Murray. What bird can sleep while flying? Albatross. They can glide for hours and rest mid-flight. What is the rarest blood type? AB negative. Less than 1% of people have it. What do bananas technically classify as? Herb. The banana plant is a giant herb, not a tree. Which insect can survive decapitation for days? Cockroach. They can live without a head until they dehydrate. How many noses does a slug have? Four. 2 for seeing light, 2 for smelling. What is the national animal of Canada? The beaver has been a national symbol since the 1800s. What color were carrots originally? Purple. Orange carrots were cultivated later in the Netherlands. What animal has fingerprints most similar to humans? Koala. Their fingerprints are nearly indistinguishable from ours. Which country drinks the most coffee per capita? Finland. Finns consume more coffee than any other nation. What is the driest place on Earth? Atacama Desert. Some parts haven't seen rain for hundreds of years. What's the world's most visited museum? The Louvre, thanks to the Mona Lisa and many other masterpieces. Which element is used in balloons to make them float? Helium. It's lighter than air and non-flammable. What's the heaviest organ in the human body? Liver. It weighs about 3.5 pounds in adults. What is the tiny plastic bit on the end of a shoelace called? Aglet. Small but essential. What food never spoils? Honey. Archaeologists have found edible honey in ancient tombs. What's a group of flamingos called? A flamboyance, one of the most fabulous collective nouns out there. What animal can clone itself? Jellyfish. The Turritopsis dohrnii can revert to its juvenile form. Which U.S. president briefly kept an alligator in the White House? John Quincy Adams. The alligator was a gift from the Marquis de Lafayette and was kept in a White House bathroom. How long does it take light from the sun to reach Earth? Precisely 8 minutes and 20 seconds. What famous product was originally invented as wallpaper cleaner? Play-Doh. It was repurposed as a toy in the 1950s. Which country has more lakes than the rest of the world combined? Canada. Over 2 million lakes, more than any other country. What was the name of the Twitter bird mascot? Larry. Named after basketball legend Larry Bird. What was the original purpose of bubble wrap? Wallpaper. Invented as textured, futuristic wall decor. How many times can a hummingbird flap its wings per second? 50 to 80 times. That's why they look like they're floating in place. How many did you get right? Share your score in the comments and challenge a friend to beat it. If you enjoyed these quirky facts, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new quiz. Thanks for playing. See you in the next one.